Let's now shift our focus to Australia, where a new trend is slowly emerging, a trend to ban students from certain Indian states. Australia's own media networks are saying this, by the way. Have a look at this report. It was published by the Sydney Morning Herald, the oldest continuously published newspaper in Australia. It says some Australian universities have banned the recruitment of students from some Indian states. And the names of two of them stand out: the Federation University in Victoria and Western Sydney University in New South Wales. These two institutions have apparently prohibited the intake of students from some Indian states. Which Indian states are these? Well, the education agents have been instructed to not consider students from Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, and the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. And why would Australia not take students from these states? Well, the report says because of fraudulent visa applications. According to Australia's Department of Home Affairs, 1 in 4 applications from these states is deemed either fraudulent or non-genuine. In fact, one of the universities has even flagged the issue in a newsletter by saying, and I'm quoting from it, the university has observed a significant increase in the proportion of visa applications being refused from some Indian regions by the Department of Home Affairs. We hope this would prove to be a short-term issue, but it is now clear there is a trend emerging. And this newsletter was published by the Sydney Morning Herald. It further states that rejection rates for Indian applicants across all Australian universities have soared to their highest level in a decade. And the surge in rejections has accompanied a sharp increase in the volume of applications. And this has prompted fresh calls for regulation of education agents who arrange visas for foreign students. And how should we view this? And are the universities right in banning students from some Indian states due to some fraudulent applications? Should these universities deprive others for the actions of a few? Also, who exactly is at fault here? The students or the agents who facilitate the application process? If we go by the evidence at hand, it is the agents who are at fault here, not the students. And here's why I say this. Applications to Australian universities from international students are almost entirely facilitated by education agents. Universities and colleges pay agents commissions worth thousands of dollars for every student enrollment that they arrange. And this business model has given rise to dodgy agents and dodgy providers. They exploit people from small Indian towns and villages by promising them admissions abroad, and ill-informed students end up paying money and filling applications without even knowing if they fit the bill. And this serves nobody, neither the students nor the universities. So if Australia wants to put an end to this, Australian universities will have to start by identifying who these agents are, what false promises they make, and bring them to task. Banning students for the actions of middlemen may not be the solution. After all, we are talking about the future of thousands of young minds. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.